Back to my channel. I am Felicity. If you're new, what's up? What it is? What it do? If you're a return subscriber, hey girl, hey, and if you're new, what's up? What it is? What it do? What's tea? What's good, sweetie? Hey y'all. It is officially our first video of 2022, and I am so excited to be sitting here giving y'all a video, baby. I am so excited to be sitting here giving y'all a video. As y'all can see, I am in a different space. I am in my closet. I am trying to do some things different because I need another little space in a little area. So of course y'all see me cleaning up my closet. So I'm sitting in my closet doing this video. To just try to see if I like this space. Which I started it last night and I really tried. I think I'm gonna make this like my little prayer closet type thing, you know what I'm saying? I brought me some pillows, some covers, my journal, my Bible, and stuff give me another little space for 2022. You know what I'm saying? At least just to, have these moments. But I wanted to start off with a video of me today. As y'all can see by the title, what we're gonna be talking about. And let's get right to it. If you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go ahead, subscribe to your girl channel. Tell your cousin them, tell your auntie them, tell your sister them. Subscribe to your girl channel. Subscribe to your girl channel. Let's get into it. Yo. Okay, y'all. So, how did I start YouTube and why did I start YouTube? Let's talk. So, I started YouTube in I think November. I think I did it November I honestly don't remember the date that I did it, but I think I did it in November 2019 is when I started it. I started in November 2019, and honestly, I have never thought about doing YouTube. I have never thought about even in a place doing YouTube. I have never even honest to God truth, y'all, I never watched YouTube. Even back then when I used to see people talk about YouTube, I've never watched YouTube. I've never been a big person to be like, ooh, I want a YouTube channel. Never. Honestly, I started YouTube. I used to talk. I told y'all I used to talk on Snapchat all the time. When I say all the time, I talk on Snapchat all the time, and I get so many messages about what I'm going through, and it just be me just honestly being Felicity. I just be so authentic and speak on me and what I be going through at that time, and I just get so much feedback about it. And God told me to start YouTube. And mind you, never was thinking about starting a YouTube channel. I never even thought about a YouTube channel. I just started it because God really told me to start it. And let's rewind back. So, in like 2000, I say 2000. I told y'all I haven't had a lot of jobs. Jobs haven't been my thing. I just have never had a lot of jobs. I worked at not my latest job, but I worked at Cricket Wireless, and I worked there for approximately 10 months top. And when I tell y'all I genuinely love that job, I don't know. I think every job that I get, I always genuinely love it because you meet people, and I love meeting new people. I love talking to people. It's just me. I just love talking to new people and meeting new people. That's just Felicity. Cell phone service is with Cricket, and honestly, how I got that job is I walked in one day for a Sims card, and the manager Tracy, my girl, hey boo, if you watch my channel, hey, and I love you so much. Uh, so I had walked in for a Sims card, and honestly, at that time, I was working at this hotel, and I worked at the hotel probably a day or two, maybe a day, if a day. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I hated it. And I walked in for a Sims card. As soon as I walked in, she was like, "Are you looking for a job? I need you." And I walked in that night. I went in for a Sims card. I come out with a job. She was like, "You can start Monday." and I started my job. I didn't go through a hiring process, baby. She just told me to come to work, and I started working. And when I tell you I genuinely loved it, I genuinely loved it. My hours was perfect. I thought for me and my kids, especially for me and my kids, especially where I was in my life. Um, I was working 9 to 5, literally 9 to 5 every day. Or I was working from I think 10 to 7 or something like that. Like, and that was really rare that I was working like night shift. Like I would close. I would probably close like one time out of a week. It wasn't like a close every day. It was just like I would close um one day out of a week, and so my kids, my daughter was in kindergarten and my son was in daycare, and my daughter I would go pick her up because I would have an hour lunch. So I would pick my daughter up from school, get in the car ride line, pick my daughter up from school, get her something to eat, take her, bring her back to work with me. If I'm closing at, if I'm just getting off at 5, and then the daycare would bring Jace to my job and just drop him off, so I wouldn't have to come and get him because, of course, I'm at work and daycare closed at 5. So she would bring him to me, and I would just leave, or it would be if I have to close at 7, it would be having to be with my kids. Jay's probably like 1 at the time. So I'm having to have my kid at work with me, and it just got becoming a lot. It was time where I would just ask my parents to keep my kids, and it would always be some fuss about it. It would always be something about me have at least closing one time a week. And when I say I feel like that job was so perfect for me, maybe it wasn't, but I really feel like at the time what I was going through and what I was in my life, I feel like that job was so perfect for me. I just didn't have to help with my kids. Like I did not have to help with my kids, even though the times when my daughter was in school, my son was in daycare, it would just always be sometime if I just close. And I never close weekends. I probably close one Saturday out a month. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And it would just be so much. I'm talking about when I tell y'all literally every day it was something. Especially when it came down to me closing, it was something all the time. Like when I tell y'all all the time. So this week it was a week like July 4th or something like that, like the first or second week of July. Daycare closed every year because they have their family annual family trip. And at that time, I knew I didn't have nobody to keep my kids. My kids was out of school. I know I didn't have nobody to watch them. Nobody to watch them. So I was just like, man, I'm gonna have to quit this job. I'm gonna have to quit this job. Now, mind y'all, I did not want to quit, but when I said y'all, my mama made every day. My mama was like, quit the job, quit that job, just quit that job, quit the job, quit your job, quit your job. And like it would always be like, oh, you need to quit your job. Oh, you need to quit your job. Quit. And to this got to the point where something had went down at work. Well, it ain't nothing really went down, but it was just like, okay, let me just go ahead and quit my job. So I would quit my job, and I felt so like at first it was like, all right, cool, quit my job. Until I realized like, oh my god, I really gonna quit my job, and I don't have nothing else to depend on. And I went through like a moment of my life where I just was like, I don't know. It was so many thoughts in my head, and was like for years. Like I literally would sit up in my apartment and just cry. I would sit up in my apartment with my lights off. I would sit up in here with pitch black dark. I would not want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to do nothing because I was at a point in my life where I was just so over it. Like I was just so over it. And so boom, I started talking on Snapchat about the things that I was going through. I was just started talking about everything that I was going through. And it wasn't even just going to just talking to nobody. It would just be talking about strictly me and just talking and expressing the way I feel. And so many people would just tell me like, "Oh my God, I'm going through that," or "I feel like you feel," or any type of thing, and they would always just encourage me, and I would encourage them. I would get so much feedback about me and what I'm going through at the time. You know what I'm saying? And so, boom, um, I had quit my job in probably what 2008. 2018. I think 2018. Quit my job 2018. And I had started working at. No, I ain't working nowhere else. Yes, I did. I worked at this warehouse. And I worked there probably. I say I probably worked there a month or so. I worked there a month or so, and baby, they had me. He had they. You know what? I never knew that you don't supposed to say nothing back to people when they say stuff to you because you can lose your job. But I ain't one of them ones. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me crazy and expect felicity not to say nothing because I'm grown just like you grown, so don't talk to me crazy. And I don't be trying to say it like no type thing, but don't play for real because I'm her. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. And me and I ain't gonna say I really got into it, but mine this dude came down there hollering at me like I was just his child, and I did I snapped. I snapped. And they sent me home. So, after the year, I was just like, and then me and my mom talked, she was like, you just can't be do. I was like, Mama, well, I don't feel like nobody can talk to me crazy. Like, don't feel like you can talk to me crazy. And then when I say something back, you want to let me go. Don't talk to me crazy. And he ain't even the supervisor. He was somebody that was at work. He was working just like me. And I got some. But anyway, got some from that job. And then I had this other job. And baby, when I tell you, yeah, it was a factory job. No, mm, Their life is not for me. Big ups to everybody that works in the factory. I am not knocking y'all. When I tell y'all, y'all are some strong freaking people. If y'all working in factories and y'all do it faithfully every day. Big shouts out to y'all. I cannot do it. Working in the factory is not my life. That is not my life. I don't see how y'all do it. I worked there a week. I worked there a week. And baby, when they was talking about we gotta work on a Sunday, eat mine, you already don't got help with my kids. So I can't work weekends. Like when I tell y'all no weekends, I can't work a weekend because I literally have no help when it comes to my kids. So I knew there was gonna be over with for that job. So quit that job and just going through, like just going through the motions, like just going through, and I would just break down because I'm just like, God, I'm in this place where I don't have enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have this when I want this. When my kids need this. It was just always that lack of money, like that lack of finances, like that lack of things. Like it would just always be that lack of it. It would always be the lack of finances. And I'm just like, man, I got to that point where I'm just like, God, I'm tired. Man, I have wrote in my journal many a times, like, God, like I'm really at this point where I'm tired. Like, man, like I was so tired of struggling. Like when I tell you I was so tired of struggling, I was so tired of. I was so freaking tired in that point where I was so over it. I was so over it. So boom, talking on Snapchat. I always talking on Snapchat. I always talking on Snapchat. I talk on Snapchat, and then I honestly cannot remember the day that God told me to start YouTube, but I started YouTube channel. I started YouTube. I did my first video in November 2019. And after I did my first video, I was scared for one to even do it because I'm like, this YouTube. Now I have always heard that you can make money on YouTube. I've always watched people videos about, YouTube and don't come in for the money because, the money ain't gonna come right then. Just it ain't gonna come right then. You just gotta keep going and keep grinding. Now some people become, right then, but you just gotta keep grinding for it. And I never came in it for the money. I never came in it for the money because I know when God gives it to you, you don't chase the money. You never chase the money. You chase the purpose, and God gives you that money. You don't worry about how you gonna get money. You don't worry about how you gonna do that. You just do what God said you to do, and He gives you those things, and He adds those things into your life. That's why I say I never chase money. I chase purpose. I chase the things that I'm supposed to be doing. The money gonna come. The money is gonna come. The money gonna come. And I know, we as people are always thinking like, oh, well, I need to have this right now. I gotta have this right now. I need to be doing this. I gotta have this. I gotta have a job because I ain't trying to get behind on no bills. I need to pay my bills. My bills this. My bills this. Listen here, them bills are paid, and whether we think about it or not, baby, I'm telling y'all, if y'all only knew, only if y'all knew, baby, like only if y'all knew. And when I tell y'all, I trust God. I just gotta trust him. I just gotta trust and know that God got Felicity so much to where it's like I don't worry. I can't worry myself. Like last night I was worrying. I'm just like, you just let it go. Just let it go. You cannot worry about things that you cannot control, sweetie. Let it go. Allow yourself to let God take those burdens off of you. That fear, that doubt, that worry. Let God take all of that off of you. So I started YouTube. I started YouTube, and baby, after that, honestly, I didn't think that I would really like it because I'm just like, God, I don't really see views. You know what I'm saying? Like I was looking for views. I'm looking for subscribers, and honestly, it is a work. It is so hard getting your first 1,000 subscribers. It's hard for me getting my first 100, and it's hard for me when you starting from the bottom. When you starting from the bottom and you starting from scratch, like literally scratch, and you ain't coming from nothing. That come up in the point of where you going is that the best journey because nobody gonna believe one you have to go through all of this just to get there. So it's just the journey in the going through. So I would just be like, sometimes I would just get so discouraged with even doing YouTube. I'm just like, man, I just want to quit because I don't see what I want to see. Like views, I don't want to get one view or two views. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having one subscriber, two subscribers. I was at probably 5 subscribers for a long time, like a long time, like a long, long time. I'm saying I don't know how to do it. Thumbnails look a best, and they ain't the best today, but they look a whole lot better than they used to look. And you know, I got to that point where I'm just like, I really I don't know. And so now, the more I got to do it, the more I really love. Like, girl, you can really do this. Like, you really enjoy sitting on the camera talking to people. A lot of people couldn't sit here and do this. A lot of people couldn't sit on a camera and talk to a camera like somebody else in the room. But because I sit here and I can talk to you like it's somebody else in this room, and it ain't nobody but me, some shoes, and some clothes up here. That's it. It ain't nobody else up in here, and you would think I'm having a full blown conversation with somebody. But it's a lot of people out here that cannot do this. Like it's a lot of people cannot do that and would love to do it. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you want to start a YouTube channel, or if you in a place or wants to do something, or if God told you to do something, if God told you to start something, if He told you to write something, if He told you to do anything, do it. Just do it. And I'm telling y'all, when He told me to do it, I was so scared to start YouTube, man. I was so scared of my video. I'm gonna tell y'all my biggest fear. My biggest fear was putting it like telling people about my channel. And it wasn't even saying telling people about my channel. It was just like promote my channel. Putting it on Facebook was my biggest freaking fear. Like even saying that I did YouTube was my biggest fear, y'all. My biggest fear was saying that I really did YouTube. I couldn't believe that I was really telling people like I do YouTube. Like I was so scared to tell people that I did YouTube. I did not want to tell nobody that I did on YouTube. Like I just didn't. And then when I would just post it like it, and it ain't the people. Listen, oh yeah, let me tell y'all this. The people that you think they're supposed to support you, they ain't gonna support you. It's the people, the least people that you be expecting to support you, people that you support, and people that you clap for, people that you be in their corner every time they do something. When see me, I'm somebody's biggest cheerleader. Like I am the biggest cheerleader somebody could ever have because I ain't no hater. Like I'm not a hater. I ain't no hater at all. When I see people getting things, when I see people doing things, I am the biggest freaking hype man in your corner because I know if God can do it for you, I know He can do it for me. Especially if I say I'm in your circle or if I'm connected with you. I put myself in that place where it just be like, God, I know if you do it for her, you in the area. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the people. It ain't gonna be your friend. It ain't gonna be your family. It ain't gonna be people in your hometown. It ain't gonna be people in the city. It ain't gonna be none of that. I'm telling y'all, the people that support you are strangers. Them is gonna be your best freaking supporters. Strangers. When I tell y'all strangers is the people that's gonna make you rich. And it's your family, the friends, the home city. They ain't gonna believe in you until you make it. Until you make it, that's when they gonna really be like, oh well, yeah, I knew her. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when they start congratulating you. I don't ever think like now. I don't get that support. People don't support me. People don't. People. I don't have people sharing my stuff. I know people have people like, oh my God, go check her channel. I don't have people doing that. I don't do people don't do me like that. People don't people don't do me like that. I do people like that, but people don't do me like that. And it's like I honestly was wrestling with myself, and I'm just like, guys, should I stop supporting people because people don't support me? Because it's a lot of people that don't support me, and I support them. Like it's a lot of people stuff that I share, people that I call my friends, people that I call the family, and I support them, and they never supported me. I have never seen nobody. I go check out her. I ain't never had nobody to support me. Never had nobody to support me, but I'm always that person supporting everybody else or sharing that stuff. In which I got to that point, I'm just like, please stop supporting people that don't support you. Period. Like, don't support people that don't support you. And that's just that gonna be that for 2022. Like, support those that support you, and if it don't, it is what it is. It is what it is. Especially if I'm giving you that type of support, and I share your stuff. I write and I come in and I do all of that for you, and you can't do it for me. If you ain't never did it for me, then I'm gonna stop doing it for you. But don't get to this point in life when I get up there for real, and you expect me just to start sharing and telling people about your stuff, and you ain't never in your life. See, the thing about me is I always just watch. I watch. Just because I don't say nothing don't mean I don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I don't say nothing don't mean I don't know. But baby, I be watching. I pay attention. I pay attention to who really be fooling with me and who really don't. Like, don't ever think it be sweet. Just because I don't say me don't mean I don't know. I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I'm not the spokesperson for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna gravitate to me. Everybody, I'm not for everybody. I don't supposed to you don't everybody don't supposed to like me. Everybody don't supposed to be in that circle. So I've been asking God here lately, like, who am I supposed to be talking to? Who is my them? Who is my tribe? Who am I supposed to be getting these messages to? Or who do I supposed to talk to? Who do I supposed to connect with? Because um I honestly don't have a friend. I don't talk to nobody. Literally, I've been doing this stuff by myself, with me and just God. Like, literally just me and God. When I tell y'all, I'm at that place where I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm genuinely happy because, and my YouTube channel really made me happy too, because I'm just like, girl, keep thriving in it. Keep going. You cannot give up on it. When you know God gave it to you, don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, baby. Keep going, girl. Keep freaking going. Cause I promise you, your time gonna come. It's almost 3 years. Literally, this year right here make 3 years that I've been on YouTube. 3 years. Can you believe 3 years, girl? And it's like, girl, you got 50 some videos. Got 50 some videos out of 3 years. And you know, it is like, it's just maybe like, oh, it might be just 50 some videos, yeah, but to me that's big because it's like, girl, I never would have thought even seen myself doing YouTube. I never would have seen myself even sitting down on the camera talking to somebody, or even see myself sitting down here. Now I told y'all I cuss. I be cussing. That was been my big thing, because I'm just like, God, I'm in a place where I be cussing. And you know how people always try to judge you because of what you're doing in your life, and they try to judge you off of just because you cuss, or just because you doing this, or oh, just because you do that, you be talking about God. Baby, trust me, God knows. And when he ready for me to stop all that cussing, that man gonna do it. I know he gonna do it. And I've been praying, like, I've been wanting to quit cussing. Like, I've been wanting to quit cussing for a long time, man. But God knows exactly what he got me at. And so I just be at that place where when he ready for you to stop, he gonna stop. You gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, God, I cuss. I be cussing and be talking about God. You know what I'm saying? But don't judge me, because that's where I'm at in my walk with God. You know what I'm saying? Like, in everybody's journey is so different. Whatever God is telling you to do, baby, you do it. Don't focus on me, and I ain't focusing on you. Stay in your own lane. That's why I tell y'all, run your own race at God's pace. Run your own race at God's pace. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on out here. Do the things that God's telling y'all to do. When I started YouTube, baby, if y'all want to start a YouTube channel, start it. Start it. Now I ain't gonna act like it ain't no job, because it ain't gonna say a job. It's a job. You just gotta learn how to do it and do it. But start it. If you wanna start one, start it. Do it. Do it. You ain't gotta. Don't. You ain't gotta. You ain't gotta. You ain't gotta ask nobody to do. Can you do it? Start it. Start that channel, baby. Start doing what you want to do. If you want to do some makeup on here, do it. If you want to just start, get on here and start talking like me, baby, do it. If you want to do some vlogs, do it, girl. Bro, do it. Do whatever you want to do. If God told you to do something, do it. If he told you to write a book, get to writing that book. Get to writing that book. If God tell you to start you a business, start that business. Start doing it. Start planning. You might not have the money for it. Like, it's a lot of things that I ain't got money for it right now. It's a whole lot of things that I've been telling y'all. When I say y'all been asking God for some big stuff here lately, and I don't have the money to do nothing. Literally, when I tell y'all I ain't got the money, but I got the faith of the I got the faith because I know he gonna do it. It's been a long time that I've been asking God for certain things, just some certain things for me and my baby. Certain things for me and my baby. I don't even know how I'm gonna get it. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. All he said is ask, knock, and receive, and you can get it. Baby, believe and have that faith that knowing that you can have it. My YouTube channel is blessed. My YouTube channel is blessed. The people that be watching me is blessed. The people that's supposed to watch me, the people that's supposed to gravitate to me, is the people that I supposed to have. The people that don't like me, if y'all don't like my channel, y'all don't like nothing that I say, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine. I don't expect it. I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. Honestly, I really be feeling like I just supposed to be talking to a single mom. Because start that channel, baby. Start that channel. I always ask God to just put me in a place where I'm always available for my kids. Like, man, since having YouTube, I know it's a place where I don't have to be so confined to just a job. When me and my kids want to go somewhere, me and my kids want to do anything, I can take me and YouTube with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's why God really gave me YouTube, because I always was like, I just want to be in a place where I'm able to always be there for my kids, and I ain't gotta ask nobody to watch my babies. I ain't gotta ask nobody, hey, can you keep them while I go to work? God gave me YouTube. God gave me YouTube. This is why I started YouTube, because I was at that place in my life where I honestly didn't know. And the times when y'all seen me when I first ever started that video, that was the hardest time of my life, man. And y'all don't even know it. That was the hardest time of my life. My first video, I was going through it. And God had me to post that video. I was so scared to post the video, but I posted it. And baby, like, look at me now. Quality a little bit better, knowing what to do. We got a little setup. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. And I started my video, and I started shooting on the 6th. I started shooting my first video, my first ever video. And matter of fact, girl, I started YouTube with an iPhone 6. I started YouTube with an iPhone 6. I started doing YouTube with an iPhone 6. Today I got an iPhone 7. But I started this channel with an iPhone 6. I did not know how to hold a camera. I didn't know which way that you're supposed to do it. But baby, I started it. And long as you start, you got you something. Long as you start, baby, you got you something. And when you start, girl, you gonna start loving it. Especially for me, I love doing YouTube. I genuinely love doing YouTube. I don't do a lot, so y'all don't see a lot of videos from me or a lot of vlogs from me, because, girl, I don't do nothing. I don't do that. And y'all, that's probably what y'all want to see anyway. Like, girl, you don't do that. I don't do nothing either, but you just want to see my life, because, you know, I'm like that too. I watch a lot of YouTube. Like, I don't watch TV. TV ain't nothing that I watch. I don't sit down and watch movies. I don't do none of that. Y'all, what I watch YouTube. And it's crazy that, girl, I watch YouTube. That's how I started my YouTube channel. If y'all, and it is January the 4th, 2022. If y'all want to start YouTube, start doing YouTube. Start you doing YouTube. I started YouTube with an iPhone 6. I think 2019 is when I got me a ring light. I don't really remember. Until I got me a ring light, baby, I was doing YouTube on my phone with an iPhone 6. I started with an iPhone 6. I got an iPhone 7 now. And don't y'all judge me, because, baby, y'all get these videos. Y'all get these videos, and my phone still be ringing. I'm not worried about y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, hey, I don't do it for social media. I do it for Felicity. But, yeah, I started YouTube with an iPhone 6. And I genuinely love it. So, I would honestly tell y'all to, if y'all want to start our YouTube channel, start y'all YouTube channel. Start it. Just start it. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you love to cook, start it. If you want to just tell people how to braid hair, start it. If you just want to teach people how to change a tire, start it. If you want to teach people how to do anything, girl, hang some clothes up properly. How you do your closet, how you do your house, how you paint, how you draw. Like, anything. If you want to start a YouTube channel, start that YouTube channel. Start that YouTube channel, y'all. Anyways, I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I wanted to get y'all a video out for the first of the year. It's January the 4th, 2022. Started, get it out. I'm going to empty my clip this year because this is my season. It's my time. It's my season. It's my time. I told y'all, I get on here and I be crying. Because I'm a crybaby. I'm a big crybaby. I am a big crybaby. And I will cry. I don't mind crying because y'all got to understand exactly where I be coming from or what I'm at in my life or where I done been at and what I be going through. But y'all to understand my praise. The way I praise and the way I talk, and the way, the things that I be going through, y'all got to understand me to know exactly where I come from. Because, baby, I told you I got some story times for y'all. I got some story times for y'all. I love y'all. Have a great and awesome day. And don't dare let nobody miss y'all day. I'll see y'all in my next video. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love y'all. Don't let nobody mess up y'all day. And I'll see y'all in my next video.